All right, let's get it, fellas. Let's get it. See what we have today. All right, so what we have today here, from what I'm seeing today, is if we could get another bounce off of this level here, off of this 50, if we can get a bounce off the 50, then or off this zone right here, especially here, then I will be entering into some longs. I'm seeing on this 1 minute here, if we, the only way I'm gonna get in here would be only if the 7 the crosses over the 21 AMA. Uh, that's the only way I'm gonna get in right now, right before market opens, just before it. So I'm just gonna wait for confirmation first, and then I'll get in. If not, then it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and rush. We'll see what happens first. I'm looking at the 1 minute. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till for a little pullback here. I'm gonna wait for a little pullback, and then I'm gonna if there is one, then I'm gonna set a stop loss down here. I'm gonna buy 5 Connies right now here in a minute. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for confirmation first. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till this comes down, back down to this level here, and then we'll see what happens. See what happens. See what happens, fellas. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable just yet getting in. So right now I'm in the 10 minute. I'm in a 10 minute, and let's see if we can get this thing to go down. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till this thing comes back down. I'm gonna wait till it gets back down here, down this level here, and then I'll enter into some longs if I actually see that it's going in the direction. Okay, yeah. All right, let's just see if we can get a good pullback or something. I'll just set a stop loss down here, or actually right here. You got to keep it tight, guys. You got to keep it tight. You got to keep it tight. I'm gonna wait for confirmation. I'm not getting in just yet. I don't want to force any trades. We still have this zone here. We still have this zone here, so All right. So I think I'm going to enter right here. We still can come back down from this area, but if we do, I will buy uh I will buy on the 1 minute. I will buy down here at this level. You got to keep these stop losses tight, fellas. You have to. Otherwise, you will be taken out. So I'm going to keep my stop losses very tight. Very tight. We're not always right. We're not always right. Let's take a look at I'm gonna take a look at Weeble real quick. If you look at Fidelity, if you're trading on Fidelity, like I have Fidelity open, I have NinjaTrader open, and I have Weeble open. Now, if you're looking at Fidelity, you could see that the QQQs uh, at around I see a level around 480.50. I see a level around 480.50 now, and on SPY I see a level at 558.75. Now, if this decides to go down, I would go into 480 puts. If it does reverse, I would get into 480 puts. Expiration date today. Now, you can only do that. So, in order for you to do that, especially 0DTEs, the only way you can actually do that is through Webull. You can buy ODTEs. Um, in order to do that on Fidelity, you have to have $1 million in order to trade ODTEs. So, um, let's see. I'm gonna hold this trade, fellas. I'm gonna hold this trade. It didn't catch my trade down here. It didn't catch it, but I might as well just hold this and see what happens. I want to see what happens, fellas. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not gonna force anything. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. Um, we did touch that on that uh on that 1 hour on the QQQs. We did touch that 21. We did touch the 21, and it bounced right off of it. Um, if I see any type of changes or anything, like if it goes below this level here, like especially, let's see, if it goes below this here, if we can get if that if that 7 and that 21 crosses over to the it crosses below the 21, the 7 cross below the 21, and we get and we get a push below the 50 on this 1 hour, then I'm gonna go short on this, and I'm gonna do the same for I'm gonna buy puts if we do see that move. So I'm gonna hold on to this for a bit. I'm gonna hold on and see what happens, fellas. See if we can get see if we can get Q on today. All right, I think I'm gonna get out here soon. I'm gonna get out because Um, I'm seeing something different on the 1 minute. This is the 5 minute. See what happens, fellas. Let's just see what happens, fellas. I will be getting into some calls if we can get a really good push up. I will be getting to some calls, especially at calls above 481.42 on the Qs. 481 on the Qs. If I go into puts, it would be 480.25 or 480, 480 for today. Uh, so calls would be at 481 or 482, 483. Puts would be at 480, 479, 478. That's where I would buy the puts and calls. So I'm gonna hold on to this, fellas. I'm gonna hold on to this. See what happens. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this tight. I'm gonna put a stop sell order here. Sell stop. Put a sell stop here, guys. I want to see this thing push up. Let me look at that 15. All right, so on the 15, if we're looking at the MACDs, we're still above this level here. Um, we're at, let's say the MACD signal is about at 10.91 and the signal line is at 2.73, which tells me that we still have uh there's no reversal just yet. Now you want to confirm that on the 1 minute. Now whenever you're doing your confirmations, always check on your 1 minute for confirmations. Always check because you never know. You never know when that thing is about to turn. I'm gonna hold on to this, fellas. I'm gonna hold on to this. All right, we're getting a good move, a good push. We're getting a good push. Okay. Not sure how. Really just depends. It really depends. See what happens, fellas. Nice. All right. I want to hold this area, guys. I'm gonna hold this area. See what happens. I want to see what happens. I'm not. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna change my mind on this. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna hold this. This is the 1 minute here. So let's see what happens, fellas. All right. See where my buddy's at. Where did he go? It's already 9:15. It's already 9:15. He's not in here. All right, guys. Let's see what happens. Nice. If over 725 market dumps. Nice. All right, cool. Sounds good. All right, guys. I'm gonna hold on to this. If we can get a push above this level here, I'm gonna hold. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that zone here. If we can get a nice push above this, I'm holding. And I'm gonna set the stop here. And this is on the 5 minute, guys. Like what I'm seeing right now, I don't see no crossover between the 7 and the 21. I don't see no crossover between the 7 and the 21, so I am not going to get out just yet. Once I see a crossover on the 7 and the 21, then I will be flipping this over. I will reverse it. So let's see what happens, fellas. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited today. All right, let's see what happens. See what happens today, fellas. All right. I do not see no crossover between the 7 and the 21 on the 1 minute, so I'm not getting out just yet. I'm not getting out just yet. I'm gonna wait. Employment rate. Let's see the employment rate. All right, guys. See what happens here. Let's see what happens here, fellas. Let's see what happens here, fellas. Will it reverse on me or let's see what happens. Okay. Let's see what we do, fellas. Let's see what we do. All right. Uh, so on the 15 minute, let's look at the 15 minute because we got to keep this tight, man. Because I mean this is pre-market, so I'm gonna keep it tight. I'm not gonna mess around with a lot of money just yet. All right, so I'm gonna take this down here. I'm still seeing an up movement, especially on the 15-minute MACDs. I don't see no drastic change in the MACD levels. So if it does go on the 15, if it does go below the 50 and the EMAs crosses over, the 7 and the 21 crossover, then I will be reversing it. I'm not seeing no reversal just yet. Well, on the 1 minute I kind of do, but it's not confirmation just yet. I really want to see this thing pull back up on the 1 minute right here. I want to see this thing come back up. If we can get this back up, then um, I think we'll be good for now. but it is following this trend line. And let's see if we can get this bounce back up, or if we can actually stop it right here. Maybe I should set a stop loss right here, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. See what happens, fellas. Let's see. Let's see. It's 9:22, so we do. Market will be opening soon. Market will be opening soon. So let's see what happens, fellas. Man, I need to get me some water here soon. Beware of the jobs revision today. Will be at 10 a.m. If it's 7:25 or okay, awesome. All right, guys. If like I said, I have Fidelity, NinjaTrader, and a Webull account, so I'm gonna keep an eye out on all three of them, and I'm gonna go in as I'm gonna go in as I see these levels. I'm gonna hold on to this position, fellas. I'm gonna hold on to this position. I am seeing a level at 480, which really bothers me right now, especially on the QQQs. That 480 really bothers me. Um, who knows? We might get that push back down. I'm gonna go ahead and scale out here. I'm gonna scale out here at 5. I'm gonna sell 5 right here. I'm just gonna trail this. Just because, we're 6 minutes away from market open, and if it does reverse on me, I want to be able to get in. Um, I want to be able to get in with 5 more contracts. So I want to set my contracts just at 10 contracts. So sell 5, buy 5, sell 5, buy 5, as it does its thing. So that's what I want to do. We want to make a little bit of money today. Not I don't want to I'm not trying to make millions. All right? I'm just trying to get the crumbs. See that? So I'm 5 down, so that means I'm already up today at let's see, at $394. Uh, I'm up today, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna hold on to this position. I'm gonna wait and see what happens at market opens. Now, if we get a really big push on down, then I'm gonna reverse this trade possibly, just depending on what I see on the 30 minute, as we're way overboard on the 30 minute. Really just depends. Really just depends on what happens. I'm gonna keep my eye out on that 1 hour as well. So if it does pull back, if it does pull up, if it does pull up, then I will be buying at the 7. If it does pull up, I will be buying at the 7. I will be buying at the 7, fellas, if it does pull up. So I'm up for today $394.50. So let's try to see if we can make 1,000 today. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to make any more. I'm setting a goal, and if I can't do that within the first 30 minutes of the market open, so till about 10 o'clock, 10 or I'll say 10:30, the first hour, then I'll just stop completely and just keep it like that. I'm not gonna go, you know, I don't stay on the markets all day like a lot of people do. That's just ridiculous. Just get in and get out. That's all you want to do. Get in, get off, and get out. So all you want to do, fellas, all you want to do is just get in, get off, and get out. Let's see what happens. We got about 3 minutes. So let's go back to the 10-minute here. So what I want to see is if this thing can push up, push on up, then as it goes up, I'll just keep adding to my position. If it does drop, I'm gonna wait for a confirmation first with the MACD levels and uh and see what happens. And the EMAs. You gotta keep an eye out on all time frames, fellas. You gotta keep an eye out on all time frames. I got my eye out on that 1 minute. I mean on the 1 hour. Let's see what happens at market opens. See what happens at market opens. See what happens at market opens, fellas. So this is a 10-minute, guys. This is a 10-minute right now. We did have a crossover on the 1 minute from the 7 and the 21. We did have a crossover, so let's just see what happens. Like this can actually this can come down and bounce right off, right here, or we can just actually push it. If it pushes through here, then I'm gonna switch this. If it pushes through this 50, actually, I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna wait. It's already 9:30. Let's get it. All right, come on. The This has to go above on the 1 minute, the 7 and the 21. It has to hold this area. I'm not looking for any kind of positions just yet. I mean, there's just too much going on right now. Okay, let's see what they're gonna do. What are they gonna do today? What are they gonna do? Are they gonna keep it up? Let's see. Are they gonna let this thing ride or no? It looks like it might want to go to that 480 on the Qs, 480. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, fellas. It looks like it wants to go to that 480 down on the downside, but I'm not sure just yet. I'm gonna hold this position, fellas. Let's see what happens. It looks like it's going to go to that 480, guys. Or it is at that 480, especially on the QQQs. We're at 480.73. If it can't go below 479, if it can't go below 479.50, then I think we should be good to go up. Or if it holds this general area here. So that's what I'm seeing at the moment. So I don't know. I don't know. Just going to have to wait and see. I am going to hold this position though. I'm not going to move. It's not really doing much today right now, so let's see what happens, fellas. All right, it went down. All right, let's see. I'm about to change my position. Looks like they're going to bring it down. They're going to bring it down to 479, 479, 478.25. So let's see what happens. 478.25. Unless we can get a bounce off that fit. If we can get a bounce off that 30, then I think we should be okay. But if not, then that's all right. So it looks like they're going to bring this thing down. Let's see what happens. If it does come above this level here, if I do break even, I'm going to get out and I'm going to flip this. I am going to flip this if it does go to my break even. Well, at least for now, let me look at the 30 minute and the 15 minute and see what's going on. All right, so on the 15 minutes we did bounce off that 50. We bounced off that 50. I will not make any kind of confirmation unless that 7 goes over the 21. So I'm not going to get out of this. I'm not going to flip it just yet. I want to wait for confirmation first. So if it still rides up, then if it still rides up, then I will be staying here. I will be staying on this trade. And I will be adding if it still goes up. And I'm looking at the 15. I'm also looking at the 20. So on the 20, we still have room to play on the 20. So let's go on the let's go on the here on this 30 right here. See what happens, fellas. Let's see what happens. See if this thing can move right on up. Looks like it wants to. It wants to give me that pressure, but I don't know. I don't know. This is this is a battle. Let's see what we do, fellas. Let's see what we do. Come on, push right on up, baby. Let's go. I should realistically be getting out of here, like right now, but I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna be stubborn right quick. There we go. Come on. Come on. All right, so right now the MACD levels are still above that 0. Um, I'm not gonna change anything just yet. Uh, I'm still seeing pressure moving to the upside. I don't see anything that's telling me that this thing is going to come down. On that especially on the 15 minute. It's and the 20 and the 30. It's not telling me that it's going to come back down just yet. So, I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold this. We're up. Let's see. I'm up 507 now. I'm going to wait for confirmation and see what happens, fellas. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put a stop loss here. I'm not going to play with this. I'm not going to play with this. If it comes back down to the 7, I will be entering more contracts. Um, as we move up. As we move up, I will be entering more contracts. So, just as long as it holds just as long as it holds that position. So, I'm looking at calls at 482, calls at 482. Calls at 482, fellas. 482. Calls at 482, guys. Calls at 482. See what happens. I'm just gonna keep this, I'm gonna keep this running right now. I'm not, and I'll buy in more. I'll buy in more, right? Okay. It took me out. It's fine. I'm all right. I made money. Um, I'm just gonna wait for a re-entry again. I'm gonna wait for re-entry. So I'm gonna wait. Re-entry, another re-entry. I'm gonna wait, fellas. I'm gonna wait. I can actually enter right here. I was supposed to enter right here, somewhere here to the upside. Come on, come back down to the 7. Come back down to the 7. Enter, and I'm gonna enter again here. I'm looking at that 20. It's not telling me anything that it's gonna keep going down, but if it does, um, then I'm just gonna have to change my position. But that's all right, cause I'm not seeing anything that's telling me that it's going to change just yet. Unless we get a really good sell-off, then I would change positions. But right now, I don't see anything. It really just depends on if they're gonna like sell, if there's like a definite like sell-off. So let's see what happens, fellas. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep five cons because I'm not gonna do anymore. It's very unpredictable here. I can't. The only thing I can say is on the 20, I do see an upside. I mean, that's all I'm seeing on the 20, on the 15, especially on the MACDs. That's all I see. But if we get a well in here to sell off, then that's different. It's going crazy, guys. Everything's going crazy now. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. I don't like this kind of action. It's just all over the place. We have a really big sell-off here, and then we have a really big buying side here. I don't like it. I don't like this kind of action. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All right, we got the good push up. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this. I'm gonna get out of that just to be safe, guys. I'm not gonna mess with that. First, I'm just gonna wait for confirmation and then I'm gonna get back in. But right now, it's just too much. We need to see a really big push up or something. Something that tells me, hey, this is where it's going. So on the MACDs, we're still above this level on the zero, above this zero line. So I'm gonna wait, fellas. I'm not gonna rush this right now. We're still in this zone between here and here. We're still here. It needs to break out one of these two zones in order for me to be comfortable in getting in. So I'm not gonna get in just yet, fellas. It needs to break out. I want to see a breakout. There we go. A breakout, not a fake out, guys. I need a breakout. If this goes back down to that 7 on the 1 minute, I will be buying. I will be buying more. There we go. Right here to this 7. I'm going to buy some more here. Or on the 21. I will buy the 21. So I can go ahead and get in. Come on, drop. drop, drop, drop. I want it to drop, guys. I want it to drop. Damn, man. All right. So I'm gonna wait, fellas. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna wait for it to come back down to that 7, and then I'm gonna get in. I'm not gonna get in just yet because this thing can drop drastically. So you're looking at calls at 482. You can get calls at 482. There's enough buying pressure here. Calls at 482, fellas. Calls at 482. Let's see if this thing can come back down to that 7. Come on. Come on, come on. I will be buying more down here on the 21. If it does go any lower, I will be buying another 5. I guess not. All right. I guess it doesn't want to get me. See what happens, fellas. And if it doesn't get my position down here, then that's all right. All right, I'm gonna set a tight stop loss down here, guys. Tight. It's gonna be tight. I'm not gonna mess with this today because the action is just crazy. The action is just crazy, guys. It's just crazy today. I'm gonna go ahead and put a. Okay, never mind. Let's look at that 10. See what happens, fellas. Let's see what happens. See what happens. All right. Let's see what we do, fellas. Let's see what we do. I want to see this. I want to see this keep going up. We are still above that 0 on the MACD levels. Um, see what happens. See what happens. I'm kind of curious as to whether or not this is definitely gonna pop on up or not. I do want to see those 482 calls though print. I want to see them print though. You don't want to wait for this stuff, guys. You don't want to hold this. Whenever you're in profit, go ahead and get out. All right, don't hold it. Just don't do it. Don't hold it, guys. Just don't hold it. Who cares? You make a little bit of profit, oh well. There's always tomorrow. There's always the next day. There we go, baby. 482 calls. 482 calls. 482 calls, fellas. We're still, if you're looking at the MACD, look where we're at here. We're still going to the upside, fellas. We're still going to the upside. Now this thing can drop all the way down here, but all right. So it took five. I'm at 532. 532. 532, fellas. I don't want to hold these positions for long, but let's see what happens. I want to let some runners, but the price, I don't like the way it's the price is going right now. Because this thing can drop all the way down here, and then it'll make us think that, hey, we're about to go down, but really it's not. It's still going to keep going up. So I don't like those fake outs, man. See, look at that action, man. That's crazy. That's crazy action right there, fellas. Crazy right there. Crazy action. I don't like those fast movements like that. Pay attention to your uh also to the time remaining on the candle formations. Pay attention to those guys. All right, let's see what we have here. I can't tell. See what's all I know is from from the technical side, from what I'm seeing, especially on the 20 minute, it looks like we're still going to the upside. There's no it's hitting that 50 on that 20. It's hitting that 50 EMA. So, all right, we're up. We're up, fellas. And now it needs to go above these levels here in order for me to be comfortable to buying more. It needs to come up this level here. It needs to come up that level, guys. It needs to come up. We need to still keep going up. I should have bought more down here, but that's okay. I'm up 544.50, 562, 567. We're at 545. Let's see if we can get this push on up. There we go. I'm up. I'm up 632. I'm up 632, fellas. I'm up 600. Pay attention to your time zones, or to your uh to your time charts, guys. Pay attention to that very carefully. Look at every time frame. Look at every time frame. I'm telling you guys.
Hi, I'm MK Twin.
What the heck? See what happens, fellas. I want to see this thing run up to 182, 183. I would do calls at 183. Just depends. Just really depends on what's going on. Let's see. I'm up. I'm up $604, guys. 604. Pay attention. Pay attention to your time zones. Pay attention to your time zones, fellas. Now this thing can drop way down here and we won't be able to recover it. I mean, we could. Um, and when you are trading, like I understand that $1,000 you can work with $1,000, but your stops have to be so tight in order to preserve that $1,000. Like, um, this is all about risk management, guys. Risk management. There we go. There we go. I'm at 667, 684, 694, 700, 719, 722. Let's get a push right on up, fellas. Let's get a push right on up at 480, 482 on the Qs. 482. Look for longs at 482, guys. Come back at VWAP at 481.80. VWAP. We VWAP retracement back at 481 80, 481.80. So look for a retracement back, right? Especially on that 1 minute. If we look at that, this is the 1 minute. If we look at that 1 minute, look at the MACDs. Look, we got all this pressure down here. We have all this pressure. Keep going up. Now I'm aiming for $1,000 today, so I'm aiming for 1,000. So let's see if we can get it to 1,000. If not, I'm gonna cut my losses right here. Stop loss at 5. Boom. Actually, I'm gonna put it down to this 21 here. I'm gonna put it down to that 21 on the 1 minute. Let's go back to 10. Ah, I don't like that. I don't like that 1 minute though. I don't like this area here. If it takes me out here, I'm gonna get back in over here. I'll still be in the green, but if I'm looking at that 1 minute and I'm looking at that 5, we're seeing that the EMAs for the 5, the 21 is down here and the 7 is right here. So I'll enter between these two areas. Now, if it goes below those two areas, um, and we don't have the 7 and the 21 crossover, then I'm still going to be long, guys. I'm still going to be long. Still going to be long. Still going to be long, fellas. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get it. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I gotta change my background, guys. I was working on my background for like on my camera because I don't like the way my camera is set up. I was changing that around like 3 o'clock this morning, man. I was up till 4 just trying to change it, and I couldn't figure it out. And I was trying to use was it Chrome key or something? And yeah, man, it I couldn't figure it out, so I quit. I'm gonna have to. We are at 840 $59. 844. Guys, 844 fellas. 844 guys. Let's get it. Now, I'm going to set this trailing stop at actually no, I'm going to keep it here because we can still come back down to this 21. There we go. We're at 482.49. I'm going to sell one. Well, I was going to sell one. Uh let's see what happens, fellas. I will sell one up here. Let's sell two up here. Let's sell two. Let's sell two on the top. Let's see if we can get to the top. See if we can get two at the top. Let's see if we can get two at the top, fellas. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Either way, if it does stop me, we still have this stop loss right here, this sell stop. So, I mean, I wouldn't get all the profits that I would have up here, but at least I will be in the green, you know? And who cares? Who cares if I don't get that much money? I should have gotten out here on that push up, but it's all right. I mean, you know, I'm not here to make the millions. Well, I am, but I'm here to be safe. Risk management, guys. That's what it's all about. Take your money and don't give it back. Take your money and don't give it back, guys. Take your money and don't give it back. Give me 1 second, fellas. I don't see. Nobody's chatting with me. If anybody has any questions, just let me know, guys. Anybody has any questions, just let me know. I am up 430, 437. I'm almost to my goal, guys. I'm at $851. See if we can reach up those levels, fellas. See if we can go up to those levels. See if we can go up to those levels, fellas. It's really what I'm seeing, what I've been doing is I've been doing technical analysis, and based off of the settings that I changed off my technicals, I've been getting these callouts. Let's see. All right, we're getting this push up. Let's see if we can reach to the top here. Let's see if we can reach to that top, to those top levels, guys. I'm not gonna buy anything for today, guys. I'm not gonna buy anything for Weeble on my Weeble account. Um, we've already got our run already. So I'm just gonna be safe today and just not enter on my Weeble. See what happens, fellas. See what happens. I'm gonna enter into five more if we do get this drop. If we get a drop down to the 7 or that 21 on the 1 minute, then I'll re-enter. But for now, I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna relax, guys. I'm gonna relax. All right, we're getting up to those levels, fellas. We're getting up to those levels. Let's see if we can actually hit them. At 482, 483. Come on, we need that pressure to the upside, fellas. We need that pressure, baby. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, baby. Let's go. I'm just gonna keep this as a runner, fellas, and then if I have to, I'll get in. Let's see. If it hits that 7, I'll get in at 872.75. 872. What is it? 872? Yep, 872.75. 872. I'll I'll buy 5 more here. 872.75. If it does go down there, I will buy it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a buy limit here. I have 2 sell limits here, let more runners, and then I have this buy order here and this stop order here. So let's see what happens, fellas. We still have that pressure going up, guys. There's no indicator or there's nothing that's telling me that this is going to keep going down. This is going to go down. So we're still golden. We're still golden, guys. If it can't go above 482.94, then we might be able to get a good drop down to on the Qs down to 477. I mean, I don't know if it's going to go down there today, but anything's possible, guys. Anything is possible. Anything is possible, fellas. You on, brother? I see you. I see you, man. I see you, brother. I see you, man. Profiles XXX close. See you, brother. I see you, man. All right. All right, fellas. If we do get this pullback, I wanna see if it buys this if I can get this buy order here and then push right on up. See what we do, fellas. I am up, fellas. I am up. All right, fellas. All right, fellas. I'm at 972, 972, 982. I'm gonna be selling one at a time, guys. 972, 994, All right, brother. Give me one few. I'll send you that thing. I'll go ahead and send you that here in a minute. Let's get it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, brother. Let's get it. Let's go to email. Let's go to Gmail. Let's compose. Let's paste it. All right, brother. All right. You got it, brother. You got it. All right. All right, fellas. Let's see what we got here. I'm at 997. 997. I want to see if we can get this little push back up, guys. I want to make my $1,000 today. I want to make that 1,000. Let's see what happens. If we can't get that 1,000, then that's fine. At least I know I'll still be up in the 900s. At least I know I'll be up in the 900s. So let's see if we can get this push right on up, fellas. Let's see if we can get this push right on up. I sent you that email, Q. See if we can get this push, guys. Let's see if we can get this push. What's going on, brother? Can you hear me?
Yo.
Give me hold on. Give me 1 second, man. This thing is doing its thing again.
Yep. Now focus on your trade, man.
Let's see what we do. Properties. Let's change it. All right. Can you hear it? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you. Nice, man. Nice, nice. What's going on, brother, man?
Was
Hey, I
that
didn't know.
me?
I didn't know if you were trying to get on this morning or not, because I didn't see you. I don't
Yeah.
know. I didn't know if you
My
were busy.
apologies. Was working on the other side hustle.
Okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. I just didn't know.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean,
but yeah, man. Everything went
looks like
well
you're
this
doing
morning.
good, man. Yeah. Looks like you're doing great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, everything went well this morning, man. Um, we do have some folks from TikTok uh followed, but so that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Um,
Awesome.
oh yeah, I got on TikTok last night and John got on. John joined the stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did, man. He joined the stream. I was like, "Hey, man." I was like, "What's
That's
good?"
cool. I like the new setup, man.
Yeah, I stayed up till 4 o'clock this morning, right? I stayed up till 4 o'clock this morning. Oh gosh. Hold on. Let me save this real quick. I stayed up till 4 o'clock this morning trying to get this stuff situated, man, and I couldn't figure it out. I could not use the Chrome key. I could not do none of that, man, and it's just yeah,
Fighting you for all it's worth, huh?
yeah.
Um, is there any way you can?
Oh wow. Oh wow, look at that. It's just stopped me out, man. I'm over here.
What?
Yeah, I forgot to move my stop loss and it just took me out. It's all right. But I'm
Oh man,
still up. I'm still up for today. I'm not concerned about that.
my
So
bad,
they can
dude.
take this down. So I'm looking at this. Oh wow, that was a good drop on the 5. So if it crosses that 50, guys, if it crosses that 50 on the on this 5 minute, then I'm gonna reverse this trade.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, let me reposition myself here because I know if they're gonna take this down, they're gonna take it all the way down to 478, guys. They're gonna take this down to 478. I should have gotten out when I was up here. That's why I said earlier, go ahead and just whenever you make money, just go ahead and just take it out. Just take it out.
Take that money and run.
Mm-hmm. Take the money and run. Man, that thing came down quick, bro. It came down fast. Like it blew right through that VWAP, man.
It's been an interesting morning. I have been keeping up as best I could.
Yeah, man. It's all right. It's
Freaking.
all good. I'm
Did you
still up for today, man. I'm still up, so that's good.
did you see that? Did you see DJT jump up this morning?
Uh-uh.
Some of that Donald J.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't see it this morning.
it shot up 9%, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is which is probably because it just hit an all time low.
Yeah.
But I got I just have a little bit in there waiting for the election.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's see what we got here, man. If it doesn't go below that 50 on the if it doesn't go below on the 50 on the what is it? On the 10-minute chart, then I'm going to stay in here, guys. I'm going to stick to this plan. I should have I should have moved my stop loss, man. I would have been fine, but it's all good. I'm still in the green, baby. Let's get it.
Still in the green. So what does that symbol mean? Seriously. Excuse me. Over the past 30 minutes, Meta Platforms is outperforming the communication services sector.
Hmm. All right, let's check the. I'm gonna check the 3 minutes and see what's going on here. We're still on an uptrend, so see what happens. See what happens, fellas.
Oh, must be cold outside.
Yeah, it just froze. It just froze, man. What the?
Yeah, your camera's frozen. Oh, oh no.
There we go. You saw that? You saw how those moves happen, man?
Hold on.
When you
I
lose
got
connection, when I lost connection, like I lost connection, man, it was just it's bad. I don't see it. This is why I don't like this crap, man.
Yeah, you gotta get that fiber. Get that fiber optic, bro.
I know, man.
Nah, mine still messes up too.
Are we still live?
Mine still says live
Okay.
and it counter. Well, now it went away. No, now it's back. We're good. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why Meta took off.
Wow, man, bro. Look at those candles, man, on Q.
Jesus,
What the heck is going on?
it's. I wonder if it's Meta driving the market. It's gotta be.
Hold on, let me check. Let me
It's
check.
gotta be, dude.
Let me check. See if
I
I'm
mean,
watching Nvidia and I'm
Meta's
going into
crushing.
Nvidia. Yeah.
It's
Oh
Meta.
yeah. Oh yeah, but I don't know how could Meta just make that one push up? It has to be something else. There it is. It's Apple. Look at Apple.
It's not. It's not that. But the percentage isn't really changing compared to Meta. But I mean, I guess it's number one.
Yeah, but look at Apple and look how it moved. It's correlating with QQQ right now.
Or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah, but compare that. I mean, well, I mean, I guess it matters. But compare that to Meta.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
go
you
ahead, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and close this position here. I'm out at 625. I'm out 625. I'm not gonna get in just yet. I'm gonna wait for confirmation. It's just there's a lot going on here, and Apple just made that huge pull up with here. This is what we're seeing. So I'm already technically really I'm already good for today. I'm at 625.50, guys. I don't need to be going any further than this. Um, but yeah, go ahead, Q. What were you saying?
I was just saying, comparatively speaking, the change of Apple is just under 0.5%, and I mean Meta's up 2.25%.
Mm,
So sitting in that six slot, man, it's still. I think Meta's for whatever's happened in that sector is really causing it to spike. But I think that's pushing the market up.
yeah.
And Amazon's having a decent day as well.
I was actually going to get into some calls today, man, but I wasn't so sure. Like, I was looking at the MACDs and they were making sense to the upside, and I was telling these guys, I was like, hey, man, what I'm seeing here is we're going up, right? And we had this little push on down this morning, and then sure enough, we just hopped on up. Um, and that's the only reason why I stayed. The only reason why I stayed in that trade for this long was because I didn't see the I didn't see no confirmation of the EMAs, the 7 and the 21 go below the 50. So, and if it did that, I would just wait for a retracement back. So,
Mm-hmm.
that's the only reason why I stuck to this trade. I mean, there's an explanation for everything. So, and the MACDs were telling me we're still on the uptrend, so
That is some serious movement though.
oh yeah, that's big moves, man. Big moves.
What is it doesn't really account for the drastic drop
Yeah.
because that is not what Meta did. It doesn't seem like Apple moved that much.
AI is going crazy. AI is just going up and like it's just ooh, weird. Microsoft
What
dumped
was
this morning.
Apple and Google's App Store approach? Oh, let's see.
Look at coin. Look at coin.
Well, hold on, I'm reading an article about Apple.
Uh-huh.
Um, there's a new digital market competition regime. The UK's antitrust watchdog extended its review proceedings on Apple and Google. So I think there's been some denials in the UK about some products.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're not satisfied with Google's proposed commitments. Excuse me.
Well, we're gonna have to watch Apple closely then.
It's affecting Google too.
Yeah. Well, we know when people don't really like something, man, they're gonna drop. Yeah, they're gonna drop the stock down. People don't like bad news,
No.
but sometimes bad news is good news.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Depending on where you're sitting.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we do, fellas. I'm looking at this 1 minute chart. This is we're on the 4 minute right now. I'm looking at this 1 minute here. Um, I'm gonna see what happens. Like as far as right now, we're still to the upside, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's see what happens here. I might just go ahead and get in on. I'm gonna get in on five connies. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, fellas. Let's see if we can get these five cons. See if we can get these five cons in. I'm already up 625.50 for today, guys. So let's see if we can get this. We can get this to roll up. I'm watching that 15 minute, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get in. This is a very, very bad position, though. I'm gonna go ahead and get into another five here in a minute.
Wow.
This is a 10 minute chart. Let's see what happens here, fellas. Let's see what happens here. I want to see this thing
So,
run up all the way up here
all
to this level up here.
right. So What's crapping in there? What's going on with BLS? What the? It's not a real ticker.
Come on, baby. Come on. Push up. If not, at least get me down in here somewhere. I'm gonna wait till it hits this 21 here. If it hits this 21 on the EMAs, then I'm gonna get in another five, and then try to work your way up, see what happens. If not, then that's all right. That's all right if it doesn't do it. Doesn't do anything. We're up 45. Let's see what happens, baby. Let's get it. Oh yeah, so let's see. So I was messing with that last night. I was messing. I went to go to I worked on the car yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was able to, take that exhaust out and get that stuff done.
Put the new exhaust on.
No, because I have to weld it on myself, so I have to get that fixed. All right, guys, we're looking at this 10 minute here. We had this bounce off this seven. Let's see if we can get it all the way up. If not, I will be getting in here at this 21. I'm gonna add five more contracts and try to see if we can get this thing to keep rolling up. If we can't, I will reverse this thing. I will reverse it. Uh, on the 1 minute, if we see the 7, the 21 go below the 50, I will be getting in. I will reverse this. So it just really just depends on what happens, guys. It's all about that buying and selling pressure. I want to see these companies, these firms come in here and start wiping people out. And then, oh yeah, I got to call up my cousin for those t-shirts. I'm gonna
Oh
have to,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have to text her. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that right
There
now.
you go.
See what we do.
So,
Did you look at the group?
I did, man. What? I don't even know what BLS is.
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
I can't even find it.
Where BLS? Where's oh
BLS.
BLS? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not. It's not real.
Jeez.
I don't. I mean, there's a BLSFI, but that's not what he's talking about.
This is what happens whenever you get these reporters and they start talking all the nonsense, and then the firms and stuff, they're always like, you know, they're just going crazy, you know?
Yeah.
They don't know what to do. They're all like, they're all scratching their heads.
Yes. There's a bunch of guys losing hair follicles right now
Yeah.
on the floor somewhere,
Yep. Yep.
losing their shit.
All right, fellas. So it looks like we're probably going to go down. I'm going to go ahead and get out. Yep, I'm out. I'm out of this trade, guys. I saw something. I saw that the 7 crossover to 21. I'm not comfortable with being in this trade right now. So I'm still in the green at $637. Um, I will be getting in. Guys, we have about 30 minutes left. We have about 30 minutes left, and then we will be getting off. All right, let me I'm gonna text my cousin real quick to see if she can do those shirts.
I like how we ironically wore the same color shirt today.
Oh, yeah,
Looks good, man. We did well. We did
yeah,
well.
man. Hey,
Unplanned.
I tried my best, man. I tried my best getting at least the outline of this camera. Try to
Yeah.
at least get it like, but then I have so much color in the background. There's so much going on that if I picked one color, it would like darken the floors, but it wouldn't darken anything else. Or it would darken my shirt and it wouldn't darken anything else, using the chrome key or some or the yeah. So
to change the background.
yeah, they changed the background. So and then I tried downloading Snap Camera, and that
Uh-huh.
they took that off a while back. And then I tried doing other things, and it just man, I was just all over the place, man.
Hey, the old college try, man. No, you can't be mad about that.
Yeah.
Can't be mad about that, man.
Oh, you saw that? Look at that drop, baby. Look at that drop. I knew it. I knew I saw something. All right.
Call it,
Let's
man.
see what we got here. I will go. All right, so I'm looking at let's see. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to tell these guys anything wrong. Uh let's wait for confirmation first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get a little scalp here. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little scalp. Let's see what we do. Get a little scalp real quick. I'm out. I'm out. Get a little another scalp before this thing either drops or something. Um I'm seeing on that 10 minute, I'm looking at the 10 minute and I'm looking at the let's look at the 60 minute here. We're still on the upside, but we still have to wait for confirmation. If it does touch this 50 again, I'm going to get in on the 30 minute. Let's go to the 10. If it touches this 50 on this 10, I'm getting in again. Getting in again. All right. Let's see what happens, fellas.
Hmm.
See what happens, fellas. Go for a quick scalp. This is a scalping opportunity here. Let's
Respect.
see. Let's see. Let's see what we do. Let's see what we do. I really hope this thing doesn't freeze up on me, man. Like,
Man,
now we are seeing some type of movement here. Like I'm seeing a range from here to here. That's resistance. Now, in order for me to be in this trade, I want to get in this trade at this level up here and bring it back down and put a stop loss right here. Set my stop loss like right there because I don't like dealing with losing money. I don't want to do that no more. So let's just wait and see what happens, fellas.
so what is happening with crude oil?
Crude oil.
Let's see how bad that lighting affects this. If I change it,
I would like to see this come down, fellas, at least to this 21 here. On the 15 minute, it looks like we could still keep going up. There's no crossover with the MACD, so
it makes it super dark. But
I'm
this is
still
even
seeing an
worse.
uptrend. Mm. But yeah, man. Let's see.
Trying to change some lighting situation here.
Yeah. All right. Let's get it, man.
Breaking my neck to try to see the TV screen, man.
Damn.
So I had to adjust, bro. I had to adapt and overcome.
You got to, man. Hey, and look at this run right here, man. Look what's
Hell
going
yeah.
on.
What?
Wow. I could have gotten in, man. I should have trusted my strategy, dude. You know?
Trust the process,
I
bro.
bro, I missed this, man. Like, there's just never no telling, Like I can see on the technicals what's going on, and I can tell that we haven't reversed just yet.
Yeah.
These companies are, all right. So it's at 818, which means we are going to go up. The master just texted me.
Oh yeah, because I'm sure he's watching, knowing you're in it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see that.
All right, so I'm gonna wait for a pullback. Let's see if we can get a good pullback here, and I'm gonna get into some longs. I called out this morning. I called out 883. Look at that, man. Damn, I missed that run. That's okay. Hey, I'm up $662, man. Hey, that's a good day, you know? That's a good day.
Show.
Let's see if this is actually a breakout or a fake out. Come on, come back down. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and get in. I'm gonna go ahead and get in.
So what are you looking at? Volume?
I'm looking at levels like where the support and resistance at, and I'm comparing those to the EMAs and the MACDs. You know,
What is the 818?
818 has to deal with the let's see, with the jobs. Something about jobs.
Oh, the employment status.
Yeah, or actually is at 818K. So he
Yeah,
says
818,000. Yeah.
so if
Or is it the BLS he keeps talking about?
if it cracks, the market could dump. So he says just be aware. But from what I'm seeing on the technical side of you, right? If that's the case, if that's what I'm seeing right now, and that's the case, and the market could dump, at a technical point of view on my side, what I'm seeing is, especially on the 60 minute, yes, that could be true, but in order for that to be confirmed, we have to have a well come in or a firm, whatever, and just drop it, and uh, it needs to go below, especially on futures. We need to go below. Hold on, let me look at the 5 minute. We need to go below 19,850 in order
So
for
it's
that. In order for me to say, okay, yeah, we are gonna go dump. We are dumping. Or on the 1 minute. Just depends on that 1 minute though, really. So let's look at the. I like using the three,
yeah.
but um, in order for me to confirm that that's going to drop like that, look at that, man. Look at those moves, baby. In order for it to confirm,
Yes,
like
sir.
to go down like that, we need a really heavy drop right below the, let's say, 887.50, and that would look like on the Qs that would be for what is it, 487. On the Qs that would be 882. 882. Look at that. Look at that movement, baby. Look at that. Hey, we're at
Yo.
662, man. I mean, we're at my total P&L is 889 right now. 889.
Heck
Let's get
yeah,
it. Let's
brother.
get it.
You. So I'm trying to. I'm bringing up the
900,
New York Stock
900.
Exchange.
The job revisions say they should cut more. The jobs revisions say they should cut more. So see what happens. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this run. Look at this run. On the TNS, I'm looking at heavy buyers on the TNS right here. We got a lot of aggressive buyers here. We got a lot of aggressive buyers. Let's get it. Let's get it. We got aggressive buyers here. We're at 370. I'm at 1,300. I'm at $1,059.50. I'm currently up. I'm out. I'm out. I'm
There it
out.
is.
I'm out.
The move, son. Making moves, baby.
Man, that was a
Good
good
man.
run.
Good
That's
man.
it for today, fellas. We are done. It's already 10:42, fellas. I mean, we can still stay in this for a little bit longer, but that's it for me today, guys. I'm done. I don't care if this thing runs up and breaks the damn chart. I really don't care. I really don't. I'm not here to make millions. Wink, like I am, but but
not, not yet.
not yet.
Making
But
millions. Yeah, it's
yeah,
coming.
it's coming. But uh we are here to make money and whatever we can scrape off, like I want to be able to get the crumbs and here and there, and if I can get a full course meal, then I will get that too, and I'll take it home. Um, but yeah, that was a good run, fellas. That was a good run, man. That was a good run. Look at that. Look at that, man. Let's see. I'm gonna take a look at this. Damn, I could have. Man, I should have gotten into some damn calls on my. Look at Microsoft. Dang. Microsoft, Meta, AI just had a huge pop. Apple is going up. Tesla's trying to catch up, but it's not really doing much. Look at Coin, man. Coin is going up. Let's see.
Nvidia is starting to pick up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Let me see on that.
Meta's been killing it all day. Yeah, Tesla, like you said.
If you're looking at the QQQs and you have the same settings as I do, Q, um, on the 4 hour, if you look at the 4 hour, the 7 got hit and it bounced right back off that 4. Now, in order for me to confirm that we are going to go down here sometime,
Hmm.
I need to see the MACD on the 4 bounce off that signal line. I would say at 7.45, I want to see it bounce off that just to go to the downside. Now, I don't know if that's actually going to happen. We might break through that, but
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know that's a confirmation I would look for in order to see a down movement right on that 4 hour. So,
So
yep,
240 minutes.
let's see. So let's see if the Qs can actually go back to the VWAP. I want to see this thing go back to VWAP.
4 hour, you
Good
saw.
run. That was a good run, man. Holy shit, that was a good run.
Wow, that looks crazy. Cell phone down. 10:45.
So I'm looking at, let's look at the, I don't know, what is this? That's the 1 hour. I want to look at the 1 hour real quick. All right, so we have where's that extended arrow sit? Oh, not extended line. I think a horizontal, vertical. No, what would it call it? Extended line. So may possibly a bounce off of here. A bounce off of here. This is where I want to see it go to. A bounce off of this 24. 2024.
2024, huh?
Yep, 2024, man. That's when I want to see a bounce off of there in order to go to the downside. Possibly come back down to VWAP. I don't know. I'm not sure, but if we do, I'm gonna get in on that one to the downside. But guys, it's already 10:47. We will be getting off here soon. But all right, let's go to the analysis real quick. All right, so as far as everything goes, I'm not too, like I said before, I'm not too fond about the news and everything. I should get onto it, but that's just too much information for me to cram, and I don't like doing all that. Um, I'm more of a technical kind of guy, so I like reading the technicals, the data that's coming in off these indicators, and just reading those, and base my stuff based off of those. But uh, from what I'm seeing right now is I know y'all can't see this, but man, I really need to fix this, man. Like that way they can see these indicators. But if they have it up, they should be able to see it. So
All the
on
blue lines.
right here, the MACD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to be able to show them, but I need to fix that. So on the 60 right here, I want to see this move to the 2024 area and come back down. Um, from what I'm seeing, we're still bullish. Uh, if we can get a crossover on the stochastics at level 80 through 90, we can probably see this thing go down like drastically. Um, I'm looking at it right now. I don't. We're still going to the upside, fellas. So like I would get in around on the 10 minute. If y'all look at the 10 minute, get in on the 7 or on the 21 to the upside, and that's how I would play it. I don't see no reversal just yet. Yeah, this might be a little drop, but I mean, as long as if it doesn't go below a 50 on certain charts, the time frames, then I wouldn't even bother shorting this. There's no point. I would wait for longs. But guys, we have about I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. There's really nothing else. I'm already done for today. There's nothing else that I see, but just watch out for look for longs, guys. Look for longs. If it goes below a 50, then look for shorts. So that's all I got to say for today. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream. Um, you got anything to say, Q? Is there anything that you see for today?
Right
Okay.
now, keep an eye on those two or three we mentioned.
Okay. All right. All right, guys. So yeah, we're going to end the stream today, and we will see y'all tomorrow. I'll be on